Switch. This is a research stream, video number 1 of a game that I rented from the Maryland Library System. This is actually a re-release of a video game that was released on the PlayStation 2. I didn't get to spend much time with it. I owned it for a while, and then I wound up selling it. When I bought my Xbox 360, I sold a bunch of PS2 games, and this was one of them. But what do you know, it all worked out. This is part of a physical cartridge collection called Mini Presents NES Classics Volume 2. It includes Makai Kingdom, which I believe is it's basically Disgaea 2.5, as I recall. It's set in the Disgaea universe, I believe. It also includes ZHP Zettai Hero Project, Unlosing Ranger vs. Dark Death Evil Man, a game I still own, the PlayStation Portable. It's a very good game. I need to go back and play it, but I'll be playing the Switch version eventually. Options. You can play this game in English or Japanese. I have it set for Japanese because duh. There are 2 scaling options here. They got a pillar box option. I thought this was a 4:3 aspect ratio game. I guess it's not. I remember it was a PS2 game, so I tend to believe it's a 4:3 game, like most games on the console. I don't know what those filters are. We got the voice turned, background music's going to be up. I forget what the guy's name was. I believe it's the same composer that worked on the first 2 Disgaea games. I forget their name. I don't know what PETA mode is, but we'll start from the beginning, because there's a tutorial we're going to sit through. Nipponichi. We'll talk more about that later once the tutorial's done. I can't turn up... That's right, I can't hear this. I can't... Never mind, I'm not going to be able to hear it, but that's okay. Let's let the music play out.
我が物顔で支配しているらしいけど、この多元宇宙に存在するあまたの世界の中ではそんなものちりほどの価値もないわ。それはまがまがしき者どもが長領ばっこするこの魔界においても同じことなんて言いたいところだけど、私の予言は彼にとって相当深刻な事態だったみたい。彼の名は魔王ゼタ。宇宙最強の魔王と恐れられる魔王の。
It's like that anime. Well, there are several animes, but this one's not about the Overlord. This one's about the devil's a part-timer, I guess. Or is it the Jahi, that Jahi anime? Oh, there's no auto skip on this, huh? Oh well. Yeah, I don't know how much voice acting is in this game, so we'll just sample it together. I'm recording this on my laptop, my quad-core Windows 10 laptop. I'm using the Windows 10 camera app. I got this Vivitar USB dongle here, so there's going to be input delay because I'm not playing on a TV. I'm playing on this laptop. But obviously the input lag will not be a problem here. There is normally a problem with input lag with using this USB dongle, but I think we'll be fine for this game. Where's my song? Yeah, the images, I guess the images did not get remastered, so some of the images are going to look really blurry, which is unfortunate. They didn't remaster them for HD, I guess. I'm going to mumble on now, so skip if you want to. Watch the battle tutorial? Hell no. We're going to watch it for this video. So we can learn how to play this game. This is supposed to be like Phantom Brave, if I'm not mistaken. Isometric. It's not grid-based. It's radial movement, so it's not square or hex-based movement. Select a character will display a red circle representing its movement range. That's the Phantom Brave stuff that I'm talking about. We can't interrupt this. We're just gonna sit back and watch this. So yeah. So I guess this is like Phantom Brave 1.5. I don't know. Again, I remember Nipponichi made a bunch of games after Disgaea 1 and 2. I want to say Phantom Brave was the third game, and this was the game after that. I remember hearing in passing the game had less content than Phantom Brave did, but it was a pretty beefy game the year it came out, so it was one of those games that was going to make an impression among people who were fans of the kinds of deep divey, Japanese, mechanics-heavy, content-rich Japanese RPGs that Nipponichi was making in the early 2000s. Disgaea, of course, was a big deal because it was a turn-based strategy game, grid-based combat, you know, square combat, square tiles, that kind of thing. But there were like systems on top of systems on top of systems. Like there were if you have party members alongside you, there would be you can do tag team attacks. You can throw your party members to like get them across gaps or get them into position from long range. You could go into randomly generated dungeons to power up your gear, that kind of thing. There was a Senate in the game, like there's an actual parliament in the game that allowed you to recruit new party members. You can actually pick fights with them so that you could lobby them to vote in your favor, that kind of thing. Which, again, we'll play Disgaea for real sometime. It's a laptop-friendly game, low-spec. It's a low-spec gamers game. It's the kind of game you can play on a bus, on a laptop, and it's gonna run just fine. We have videos of me playing it on my laptop, so I know it works. Battle basics. How to move, how to attack, about icons. Well, we'll get to that later, I guess. Increased damage, character's attack is higher. To resist skills, but you must... Okay, fine. So we'll worry about that later. Blue is friendly, red is enemy. Number of units, items, okay, fine. Well, we'll get to that later. Alright. We're not gonna end our turn, don't be absurd. So we'll pick our dude right here. Move. You can't move and attack in the same... You can move multiple times, but you can only attack once. Probably not gonna be able to get here. Cancel. So you can look at what your range is, and then cancel out of it if you don't think you're gonna get close enough. Cancel. Attack. We have plenty of skill points. We can just use all of these. Basic sword skill. And we can just do this. Oh, it won't reach. Okay, so we're gonna have to do this another way. Okay, showtime. Okay, so let's move and then attack. That seems to be the strategy here. X. Yeah, this will show the range on the attack. Back out. Zodiac. Oh, it's a ranged attack. Okay, so I'm too far away for that. Can I move back? Oh, I can't move anymore. Okay, so I hosed myself. That's fine. We'll just pick someone here we'll pick someone near the center and we'll stack them all at once. Y. So we can see all their hit points, but we'll be fine. Okay, I'm ready. Begin battle. So we set the commands we want, then we begin the battle to start the actions that we chose. We took out 2 of them. Okay, select actions. We can't move or do anything else. We're gonna have to end the turn. So, end the turn. So it's turn-based, you just have to deal with the radius. That determines where you can move and the radius of all your skills if you want to attack an enemy that way. Again, I've played very little Phantom Brave. I played maybe a couple of hours of it like a decade and a half ago. In fact, I want to say I have a demo of that because it's a low-spec friendly game. I don't think I did a video of it. And I also have Phantom Brave on the PSP. So we'll play that a bit later too. Okay, so what next? So I don't have any options available. You have to choose my character. Select actions. So we can move. Select attack. Yeah, let's attack them all if the darkness falls. Yep, I guess we backed out of it. So let's select some actions then, and then we'll confirm them. Like that. Hold X and press. Oh, so I can hold the X button and move it around. Okay, that's cool. So I get to target it like that. X, begin the battle. There's only one character we have to move, so that's how we'll do it then. So I don't know if we're supposed to lose to this guy or what. So I guess we can move around. Because we still have some movement points left. Yeah, we can't attack him from behind. We're fine. There's no reason to move around, but if you want to get out, I guess you want to move out of position, you can. I guess if you want to move out of position, you can. Like prevent an enemy from getting behind you, that kind of thing. No actions. So we'll end the turn. We pressed X, then we can end the turn with this, with the A button. Okay, I wanna win. This isn't gonna be a problem. I can also move this around with the D-pad, so that's cool. Attack. Showtime synergy. Whack 'em. X. Begin the battle. That also works. That's most of his health. Select actions. We can move around. So we can stand on top of this thing. This sounds cool. Let me just stand on top of this thing. Confirm the move. X. Then end the turn. Alright. So now I'm learning how to play this game a little bit. Yeah, he's not gonna beat me. I got too much juice. So I select myself. Attack. Showtime. Begin the battle. We're good. Alright, so I think I got the basics, but eventually, once this abilities segment of the game is done, I'll have to play the game with normal skills instead of these overpowered skills that I can just spam over and over until I win. We're not skipping the event later. We're not skipping the event now, but we'll see how it goes. Yeah, I saw it in Mortal Kombat. Raiden's fighting style. Raiden's fighting style. Well, babes, another world is saved. So I'm the ghostess with the mostest. Yeah, Nippon Ichi loves its anti-heroes, doesn't it? You know how it is. You defeat a antagonist and everything goes back to normal. You know, whatever. Everything gets upgraded, I suppose. What? Heard you was talking mess.
ふざけるな！我がアホだと？しかも我の宇宙最強の魔王であるこのゼタに向かって何が全知全能の書だ。こんなもの。
Sucky, dumb thing.
なんだ。
Uh-oh.
これはまさか全知全能の書とは。
Oh well. Guess he ought not have done that.
そうだ。この全知全能の書にコンファイン。
こうして私の予言通り魔界は消滅したの。
We just got into a random fight and incinerated a book and almost caused the entire netherworld to be destroyed.
かろうじて自身の完全消滅を免れたけど。
Yeah, he's also pretty dumb apparently.
その支配下にあった魔界は
He's dumb and
哀れ
lame.
にも虚無の闇へと消えてしまったの。
Inky black nothingness. The best kind of nothingness.
あら、ゼタからの SOS だわ。どうやら
お
私の助けが必要みたいね。
Eh. What was her name from Disgaea? Etta? I don't remember her name. Crap.
我が城も我が魔界も我が
Yeah, so this is that Jahi. What was the name of that anime with Jahi? Devil Jahi? I don't remember what her name was. That was the baddest.
待て、そこの小娘。貴様何者だ。ここで何をして魔人クラス以上のものしか立ち入れんはずの我が空間に。
Yeah, no girls allowed in my space. My inky black nothingness.
君し。
じゃあ、そういうことで。
おい、破綻か、小娘。何だったのだ。
Guess it's time to throw the book at her.
我が空間に強大な魔力か。サロメ。
Salome or Salome? It might just be Salome. Pran. Woo. Pran. So it's her again?
予言者プラン。お前だって。
ご挨拶ね。誰だと思ってんの？あなたが。
ああ、そうだった。
Oh, right.
少し合わないうちに見違えたわ。すごいイメージチェンジ。
笑うな。好きでこのような姿になったのではない。予言者プラン。いつの頃からかまだ生まれて間もない新米魔王らしいのだ。未来を見通す力を持ち、早くも近隣世界の魔王どもから一目置かれる存在となった。
One of her own what?
ちなみに我に魔界消滅の予言。
Is she the oracle who called me dumb and lame?
本当に大丈夫なのだろうな。
もちろんよ。私を誰だと思ってるの？
Oh ye of little faith.
連れてきたわよ。
大丈夫ゼタ。僕びっくりしちゃったよ。あの魔王ゼタの一大事って聞いたから。
ああ、ミッキーちゃんから嘘ばっかり。ゼタを。
あ、そんな僕は。やれやれ。ちょっと黙って。
Well, that skull looks very familiar, actually. Pretty sure I saw him in Legend, the Tim Curry role.
こいつらは邪神バルボルト、ラスボスとして。
Yeah, this is the head of Diablo, from Diablo.
超売れっ子魔王
In many worlds, they're the final boss.
ドラゴンが狂獣ドライゼン、腹部の顔だけ女が打天使オルフェリア。
Well, this character has a lot going on. A head, so it's got a dragon skull, a head in the stomach, and this dude on top.
いつもオルフェリアとドライゼン、見た目に関して軟弱で優柔。
Yeah, that demon's got a lot of going on. Got a lot going on. It's like one of those just alts in the Transformers cartoon back in the day.
多様な魔界が存在する。そして近隣世界の魔王どもは好きあらばその領地を奪わんと互いを牽制し合っている。
So if you're wondering about the politics of the underworld as continued from Disgaea, here we are. Even though Disgaea actually had like an actual parliament, like an actual legislative body, here it's just the politics of demon overlords trying to take over each other, because they all rule their own little netherworlds, I guess.
当然だ。我は最強の魔王だぞ。そこらにいる
虚勢を張るのはそのくらいにして。いくら魔力があってもその姿じゃ僕に確かに最強の魔王には違いないけど、今のあなたは一人。
Yeah, she got you there, boy.
あの話は本当なのだろうな。
もちろん私は預言者プラムなのよ。全知全能の書になったあなた自身に願い事を書き込んでいけば魔界は。
本当だな。
疑うんなら自分自身で試してみたら。
Yeah, I'm a book. I can't write inside myself.
どこにつきやがって。
選択の余地がなさそうね。
おい、書きはよせ。書き込む内容は我に決定させろ。まずは城だ。我が魔王。
城ですって。いきなり贅沢な注文。分かったわ。それならこれで。
This is gonna be like Duck Amuck. And I'm Daffy, and the artist keeps changing things up.
Oh!
Well, at least I have a crib now. Wait, that's not a castle. Oh.
犬小屋よ。まずそれからやり直し。世の中そんな
I'm
に
literally in the doghouse now. So yeah, there's your abilities. Richter lost all of his abilities, and now he has to start from the bottom. Finding lost souls to objects. That's kind of like Phantom Brave, I believe. Phantom Brave, I believe, is also available on the Switch in physical form. I don't know what game it's combined with, but it is combined with another Nippon Ichi game. Okay. Create the first character, so you do the rest. Yeah, it's kind of, this part feels like Phantom Brave, actually. So I can go up or down. What do I want? I mean, I'm looking at their stats. I probably shouldn't worry too much about it, but I should probably get some recovery skills. This is like a good idea. Fights the enemy while balancing accounts. Mo money. I probably shouldn't worry too much about it. Let's just pick someone who can fight and someone who can heal. Sounds like a good idea. So how many are we gonna make? So we have a healer, so I don't know what to call. We'll call her Helen. I don't know. So we have Helen the healer. We have to actually come up with better names. We'll come up with some Wakandan names a bit later. We'll think about it. Oh, we can actually increase these skills. We'll have extra bonus points. Okay. So I have... So we can throw in some more hit points, but not a lot, unfortunately. And one extra INT value, just to see if we need to heal ourselves. I don't know if that's going to make a difference, honestly. This game didn't come with a manual or anything. But there's a digital help at least, so that in-game help sounds fine. Okay. So we have this. First, make 2 characters. Okay. So I guess we can make a Koye. So let's create a ground 0 save. Yep, that's our ground 0 save. Alright, so X, no. Rock, so we can make a character out of a rock. This character has more defense. We can literally make Dwayne Johnson. This weed is pretty weak. This flower has more intelligence. This palm tree is like generic. Okay. So I say we should make a melee character who can draw aggro and has extra large eyebrows. So this character has more defense, so obviously we can do a close range attacker. What else do we have? That's not gonna matter too much. Okay, so a dude who can draw aggro like this dude. This dude has more HP than the other character, so we'll do this. So this guy will be Dwayne. Because he's The Rock. So Dwayne Wayne here is good. Well, yeah, we're fine. I can also auto-assign a name, so whatever. More hit points sound good. What else? I don't know what resistance we want. Skill points, maybe that's important. I don't know. So he'll be a tank. Fine. End. Okay, so we're good. So we have a healer, we have an aggro dude, and who else? He doesn't look like Dwayne Johnson, but it'll do. So we have a healer. I guess we can have a regular plant. We need somebody else. So what's a tech? Like, I don't know what tech does. No, back out. There's supposed to be ability to adjust the speed of these, the speed of the text. So we'll adjust the settings. Give me a second. No. Nope, so we can't adjust it here. Fine. Shame, really. Don't need that. So they're not going to tell me what each thing stands for. I don't know what reset means. I already saved my game, so I don't feel so bad about that. So I don't know what tech means. I guess we'll just pick a palm tree, unless we want to pick something else. There's a jump button. So there's nothing much we can do. Can we pick any of these items? No. Okay. So I guess we can pick a regular item here. So this one has more HP than usual, but they're a generic character. pickpockets, witches, magicians, as opposed to a witch. We have a healer, so that's fine. This one gives you more money. I don't know if that matters. Let's try a pickpocket. So we can auto set this one, I guess. Minus sign? Yeah. Gaston the pickpocket. Figure he would be a rock, so I guess we can change that up. So if this person's a pickpocket, who would be a good pickpocket? Guess we can call him Rogue. Sticky fingers. Okay, so we'll be. You can be Sticky Fingers. You can be Sticky Icky Icky. Hold on, the wrong name. Yeah, Icky Tucson. So you can be Sticky Icky Icky. That'll be good. Icky the pickpocket. There we go. So Icky's an ally. So we're good now, right? So now what? Equip the item you bought by accessing the equip arrange menu. Okay. I'm just gonna grounder equipable? No. What do they mean by items on the ground are equipable? Or maybe if we find it during a fight, I guess. Level of the merchant will affect item quality. Oh, it's a vending machine. That sucks. We can ask for item explanations. Increases intelligence and movement. Quick mobile characters like a thief. Okay. So I guess I'll give thief. Actually, does the thief also use a rapier? Nah. The book. Witches and healers like me. So I can do that. Let's see. Nunchaku? KJ inflict amnesia. So they use a lot of skills? Okay, fine. Basic weaponry of RPGs. The sword is a great weapon, but it uses a lot of SP, so for warriors. What about axes? Heavy and slow. I don't know if any of my characters use lots of skills. So we're gonna do a quick game save before I do anything else, because I have a ground zero save already. So create a experimental save, I guess. Okay, so daggers and knives, these are worth the same amount of money apparently. Well, it's more expensive, that's the problem. I have 500 gold. So no reason. Actually, do I have any weapons already? I probably should have just checked. Yeah, I don't think I have any weapons. That was the trick. We have a rock. That's what they meant when they said you can just pick up any weapon you want. I got a rock. Remove. Yeah, it doesn't do anything. It's just a rock. Curious if any of these guys can fight with just regular weapons. Yeah. Items on the ground are weapons, but I don't know if they do anything. It might be worth experimenting with later, but for now, we'll just buy some cheap weapons. Have to cancel out of this. Give me a second. Okay. Butterfly. So these daggers improve your movement range, which is cool. Okay, so how do we buy it? Okay, so I bought... Oh, I think I bought too many. Crap. I think I bought too many. Yeah, I think I bought multiples. How much want I bet it? Yeah, I bought too many. Okay, that's the problem. I bought too many weapons. I have to reload my game. So return to the titles. Yeah, I pressed the button, but the game didn't tell me that I purchased it. I guess it just made a sound that I couldn't hear. So we want to go back to the second game save we made. We don't care about the autosave. So when I quit, the game autosaved, which is fine. It's just, you know, wasn't what I was trying to do. So I don't have any weapons, right? Yeah, so I have to buy one type of weapon for each character then. So buy one of these, and now I lost the money. Okay, because I thought I didn't lose the money earlier. Regular sword sounds fine. And a book for my healer. An actual dictionary. Use a special thief technique with a UFO yoink. Can I sell items? Well, these weed... I can't sell this weed. It's not worth anything. I have enough money to buy armor for my characters too. We'll get to that. Advantage. She likes daggers and books. This looks like it's better than a book. This dagger is actually better than a book. Look at that. Yeah, this dagger looks like it's way better than a book. We'll swap it out if we need to. I won't say they're worth equal amounts of money. Can't equip a dagger as a weapon. That would be absurd. I tend to believe this is the kind of game where you could. You press L and R to page up or page down. And Dwayne the Rock. He's probably gonna use a broadsword. Wait, this rock, if he uses this rock as armor, it increases his defense, but it reduces his movement speed. Which I think is kind of hilarious. The palm tree increases his hit points. That's amusing. Yeah, so it depends on how much range you need when you move. If you want more hit points, you're gonna have reduced movement. You're gonna have a reduced movement range. Okay, that's cute. Is there a status screen? Yeah, I'm very curious. See if all this is explained. Switch display. I think the dagger is better than the book. So that's like I can master weapons, okay, by like a Secret of Mana 2. Secret of Mana, Secret of Mana 2 basically. So I guess you have to spam abilities to learn these skills. I figure that'd be explained at some point. No. Okay, so we'll ask Mickey. Sign your name. What? A new Netherworld's been created. What is this, Super Mario? What do you call it? Super Mario Galaxy?
願い事を書き込んだ瞬間、かなりのパワーを吸い取られちゃったよ。
願い事の量や質に応じて魔界を想像するような大きな願い事の場合、波
私たち魔王クラスじゃなきゃ魔界をその借りどう返してもらう
金女先
Hey, babes.
まあまあ
So basically, money, cash, babes.
ちゃんと協力してあげようよ。さあさあゼタ早く新しい
あ
I thought they were supposed to try and kill
あ
us.
ミッキーお前はいいやつだ
You're
な
not a bad guy,
そんな
but that's why you'll never be a great overlord. Yeah, I'll probably think about saving. So I guess we can tease the end of this video. So we have a ground zero save and a breadcrumb save, so we'll see how it goes. We don't have a lot of what you call it. Yeah, we don't have any free dungeons. We don't have a lot of gear, so hopefully this won't kill us.
これが我の新たなる魔界
How much gear do we actually have? Basically none.
感謝するぞミッキー
It's the Nether world, babes.
何言いこぶってるのよあなた。あの魔王ゼタをからかう絶好の機会なのに。
もちろんだよ。僕は
ちょっと
Jeez.
ミッキーちゃんがいじめてるの
Girl.
は私オルフェリアと
このドライゼンだけだ。
あ、そう。じゃあ勝手にして。
ああすねないでにょんプラムちゃん
細工って何したの？
それはね
Yeah, again, these pictures don't look like they got remastered. Oh well.
おいこれはどういうことだ
Yeah, it's a fun netherworld. It's a grindy netherworld. Netherworld.
何がスリルと冒険だミッキーのやつこうなったら腕ずくで制圧我がしもべよこの魔界の支配者が誰なのかこの愚か
Fine. So we have to choose our party like in Disgaea, I want to say. So we're going to invite our allies to show up. So the pop is we can have population maximum population of 8. Okay. So we don't have that many yet. Number on the right will decrease, reach 0, and it's game over. Once or little by little. Full score required to clear the stage. Collect stage points by defeating your enemies, okay. Okay. That's cool, I guess. So we need to invite Dwayne the Rock here to draw aggro. So he'll sop up damage. Doesn't look like much, but he gets the job done. And we can keep Iki in the middle. He'll try and flank him. Yeah, we'll keep him on the side there so he can flank him. And we can have Helen in the back to heal them just in case. Okay, so if he draws aggro, attack, all he can do is slash. These guys are pretty weak, so we'll whittle them down. Yeah, attack him. Just a straight ahead attack, no problem. So he'll attack. Are there tag team attacks in this game? If I kill him, what if he dies? Can I cancel my action? Sniper edge. So we'll begin the battle and see how it goes. Okay, he's not dead. I did like no damage. Good lord. Well, that was disappointing. So can she use the book for anything? She hasn't learned any skills. That's another problem. She can heal. She can shock with the book. He's not close enough. Let's just get closer. We're probably better off spreading him out, but we'll see how it goes. See, that's how you do that. But she's way more useful than the kid with the dumb dagger. There's how many skill... Yeah, that cost me no skill points. That was cool. So we can end the turn. So we're gonna have to whittle these guys down, unfortunately. Okay, that's gonna be a problem. I don't have enough hit points for that. Yeah, I don't have enough hit points to survive that. So whatever I just did was a bad idea. We're gonna need more allies and more weapons and more gear. So guess we're gonna take that L, huh? See if we can get behind them. That guy. You don't target an ally. It's like Final Fantasy Tactics. Okay, so he's gonna wipe us out. I have a healer, but that dude's probably gonna wipe us out. Nope, guess not. Almost dead, though. And she... ZR for the next ally unit. There we go. She can heal... Hold X, so we can move her around and still heal. Hold X and move her around, then use the A button to heal him. So we'll see how it goes. Not dead. Yeah, dude's not dead. Can I summon anyone else? Nope, don't have anyone else to invite, so yeah, I probably hose myself. Okay, so I probably need a much larger team. So that's fine. We'll reload, we'll create some more characters and I'll come back later and show you how to do it. Because there are a couple more characters I'm going to want to play with. Okay, this dude's not going to be able to take it. Yeah, I don't have any fancy attacks, unfortunately. Well, let's check her. Not him. Her. Attack. Book shock. That'll kill him. So yeah, we can't attack multiple people at once. Not with these attacks. So he's down. So we're probably gonna need a party of at least 5. So I have to create some more characters. Whoop, dead. Okay, this won't go very well. So we also didn't get enough points. That's another problem. Okay, so we're back out of it. ELB HRS R. That is Makai Kingdom on the Nintendo Switch. We'll come back and play more of this later. I just wanted to establish the basics. But I gotta create some more characters. So we'll see how it goes.